I feel like this reference is way too old for anyone.
Oh, it's Linda Richmond from SNL, right?
Yeah.
It's classic. Discuss.
You okay, Hockey? Okay, I think Hockey yeeted himself into oblivion, but we're alive now.
What? What do you mean I yeeted myself into oblivion?
You started saying your good thing, and then you just cut off halfway through.
No, I did not. I broke it.
Oh, okay.
Too powerful. All right,
this is going well.
Duck, I'll do it real quiet. Good evening, Super Metroid fans. That's right. I'm here with Apathy, Duck, right here on Speedgaming 4. This is mm2nescartridge versus sunwufarmer. Duck, tell us about the mode.
I forgot what the mode was, honestly. Don't do this to me.
We've got full area randomization, major minor split, as well as boss shuffle, where only 2 bosses can be vanilla. Oh my gosh, all right. This is it. We're gonna get this right.
This is the first race of this year, so we're just kicking this off real well.
It's awesome. How about now, folks? Am I just destroying your eardrums? You're not here to hear me, you're here to see these 2 illustrious speedrunners locked in mortal combat with each other. This is a double elimination tournament. And the mode is severely challenging. We did talk about the mode though, Doug, and we got the morph.
We did.
Ball.
I think we're finally caught up. So, yeah, I mean, major, minor. pretty much all these modes gonna start off pretty much the same. Heading down, picking up your morph ball is guaranteed to be down here. And yeah, we'll see if I think at this point, without power bombs, you pretty much are always gonna do BT here.
For sure.
But ironically, this can't actually be a power bomb yet. But we actually don't have a way through the door, so this is going to be either bombs or screw attack or speed, something like that. There we go, speed.
The booster this early, no high jump makes for a frustrating time.
Yeah, it could have been nothing for right portal as well. But so we do have access to 3 portals. We'll see if I do like the save scum here usually. Going up, you can either go. It looks like MM2 is just going to straight left. You do have an option to go save scum. You can check the 1 right portal, and then come back.
Oh yeah, since they have supers, right?
Yeah. So there is 1 door available to the right. We also didn't have one of the big things early on is not having early power bombs, which does make the Blue Brinstar transition kind of hanging, and that can always be awkward, especially if that ends up being like a crate later on. We have East Meridia as our first check. Not going to be doing that yet. Pretty much nothing to be done there yet. Oh, actually, you have grapple. You could actually get all the way through. It'd be very unpleasant. But...
Oh man, look at these portals.
Yeah, that's not with 1 E-tank. That's like not a good portal to have. That's one of the rougher ones. If I had 2, you could go through there, but not just 1. So it turns out going right was the correct option. MM2 showing these pirates who's boss.
Yeah, really sending a message.
Yeah, sending a message.
My goodness, but now without any supers, what, he's got a ship refill and save, or what?
Yeah, ship refill save. You pretty much have to go to, Yeah, I think M2 was thinking, but like you had to go right anyway, so maybe using all those supers wasn't the best idea, but... But taking this save is never a bad idea, honestly.
I agree with you there, Duck. But maybe a little bit of early frustration from MM2 there, or like you said, just figured, well, I'm gonna ship refill anyway. You know, we have to build a narrative here, Duck. Just like I built the narrative that I was a fan of professional hockey.
I'm so mad. All those sick Detroit Red Wing burns I had for naught.
Oh my goodness gracious. So let's see what's going to be happening here at the moat. We could technically have, what, 2 checks here? Oh, no power bombs, so only a single check. That's right. Unless
wow.
This is not... Ooh. Oh, this is a tough situation to be in here.
Yeah, I'm not... Where's...
I don't think this is doable.
No. Well, this is why... Yeah, where Sunwoo is going is the thing that makes sense.
MM2, no!
Well, it did have the ship save.
Did have the ship save, after all. But
yeah, I mean, you can very easily get over to where Sunwoo is with just the one E-tank. You don't even need an E-tank. You can get here with less than 100 health. I think for logic, there probably needs at least one, but you can definitely make it with 90 health. They don't have a power bomb to cross moat. So I assume this has got to be in logic with one tank. I'm bad knowing the exact logic on.
Nah, it's alright. It's all made up anyway.
Yeah.
But
we do have a nice X here on our map tracker.
That is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. MM2's going. Does MM2 just forget that you can go this other direction? Like.
I don't know, but this is incredibly tight on one tank. I think he's got a puncher's chance here of making it. But Sunwoo's already up into Business Center and is going to check out all the...
I guess this is technically faster. Well, you can get back through here with speed. So I don't... Like, technically faster, but not if you die, so... And you can see Sunwoo is now, quote-unquote, ahead with the death, so...
Right, but maybe sticking with that route allowed him to catch up this closely. And there's regular bombs there at high jump. So, nothing too... The items aren't too sexy yet, Duck, but we're getting some good items here.
Yeah, honestly, the thing I'd want the most right now is an E-tank. Like,
yeah, it's probably an ice.
Yeah, I think. Is it 1 E-tank and speed to get to speed and with Variolus, or is it 2?
That's an excellent question.
I think it's 2. You can't do it with just 1.
Chat says 2, so
2 for logic.
Given the source, I believe it wholeheartedly.
There's, especially with like the E-tank logic, like there's such a exactly what it is. That I'm definitely one of those players that just cares more about like can I do it versus like what's in logic.
For sure.
Knowing the logic very intimately can help you, although sometimes it also can twist you into doing weird things. So. But we do have Green Brinstar here. This seems most likely to be the answer.
Yeah, I think.
Especially with speed, we'll be able to get the E-tank here. MM2 is going to check this other entrance. I do like this. This like good knowledge here. I think this play actually makes sense for both players. Sunwoo being the lower seed, play a little bit more aggressive. You know, finding a good area.
This has got to be right.
Gotta be what?
It's the top of Red Tower.
Oh, yeah.
So, but MM2, unfortunately, I mean, he might be going the right way, but I feel like Brinstar just is a treasure trove of major items. But...
Yeah. This seems... I guess you could still looking for that power bomb, so yeah.
Right.
So this isn't... I mean, this won't take too long. You're getting this one miner here. Also go... Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. MM2!
Get out of there!
Holy smokes.
Hockey, have you ever farmed these for health before?
I mean, honestly, no. We're in uncharted territory here, Doug.
Oh, man.
Holy moly. But MM2, I think, with the knowledge advantage here right now,
Yeah, definitely the knowledge
and
advantage.
finds the green shaft. I believe this has got to
That's really funny coming from the other direction.
top of green print. That's crazy. So we're gonna have a little high
The one
five
issue
here.
from MM2 here is if we don't find power bombs, in here in early supers, then Eddie is gonna be isolated. Well, never mind. So that's yeah. Sunwoo's still ahead though, because Sunwoo's basically, you know, they're right on top of each other here, but
Right.
Sunwoo's basically. Well, I guess Sunwoo. No, they both still have to do Eddie because Sunwoo never found that was Sunwoo's first PB as well, and the second and the third. All right.
Unbelievable. We got an E-Tank and 3 power bomb packs, all at early supers / Bryn Reserve. That is outrageous.
Yeah, this is gonna make all the hell running way easier. We now have Crystal Flash. We have 2 E-Tanks. We're pretty. I expect clear out this Red Bryn Star, and then especially for both of these, they're gonna end up going back to the other side of Norfair. Well, Sunwoo might not. Sunwoo might, you know, spend a little bit of time exploring Red Tower. I expect MM2.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Red Tower and Major Minor is pretty good. You have... Well, no there's 2, and we already have Grapple, so there's no X-Ray D-Boost shenanigans required.
True, yeah. Getting there with Grapple is second only to Space Jump, in my opinion. But,
That's okay. That's...
What?
I mean, that's correct, sure.
But yeah, just stacking up on E-Tanks and Power Bombs are our runners here in Green Bryn. I agree with you though, Duck. I think you gotta head back to Norfair. Norfair is, I feel like in map rando, or I should say area rando, it's like the central hub. There's just so many between Red.
Well,
Bryn
so is
Tower.
Red Tower. I mean, Red Tower
Red
has the
Tower.
most
Red Tower's for
doors,
sure
right?
the subway station, but I feel like Upper Norfair is a close second. I mean, Upper Norfair certainly wins on majors.
Yeah, definitely ones I made. I just, like, what I'm saying is for MM2. MM2 already knows where Upper Norfair is.
Right.
Gonna have a more natural way of going straight back there, whereas Sunwoo is gonna come, see Red Tower, and then also see Upper Norfair, so it's gonna be a little bit more of a decision.
That's an excellent point. An excellent point. But what would you rather spend your time doing first?
I think I'd rather, with, again, now that I have the E-Tanks and stuff, let's just clear out Upper Norfair. It's gonna be pretty comfy to do now.
Now is the time. But,
Yeah. Did we see the other... Oh, and Sunwoo... Yeah, that's a... I didn't realize this, but, someone didn't check the other... didn't check New Bridge, which I definitely think is a mistake.
Oh, as far as Portal?
Yeah, because we don't have it. We don't have it tracked, and I'm trusting our trackers here. But yeah, I also don't remember Sunwoo going over there. But that's definitely missed. That one can get hung so easily.
Leave those checks hanging. Especially
Yeah.
if they're a one-way, like to crate or something. Ooh, juicy item. Screw attack.
Oh, and Sunwoo had to come all the way back here because we already didn't have the PB for this either. So yeah, this routing just worked out much better for MM2.
True. Very true.
Just from so Sunwoo's aggressiveness not really paying off here. This is a mode where I don't really like. I think the portal knowledge is just too strong.
Yeah, so far MM2 definitely in the driver's seat, but curious what we're going to see here at Waterway. The seed really kind of making this a very free check, given the amount of power bombs as well as that early speed booster.
Yeah.
So definitely don't have to worry about leaving this behind.
MM2 is showing a curious amount of disrespect. Your first reserve is so powerful. That reserve right now is almost Ridley health. Like
Almost.
Oh yeah, I mean, getting one. Well, I always say this on. Oh well, never mind.
Well, there it is. That is the
Yeah, I guess,
Varia
like,
suit.
I mean, if M2 is like, well, I'm gonna skip the reserve tank in just in case this is specifically Varia, then sure. I mean, I usually skip it because I just lay the power bomb and I go and I just scout it and I'll get it on the way up if I want it.
Sure.
But like M2 ran up to it, turned around and went nah. Like so. Like
the disrespect.
Yeah, definitely not gonna pick it up now. Like,
No, heck no. No need.
If I'm MM2, I mean, I have screw attack too. Like maybe one more E-tank just to have a little safety on my other brain, but you know, I'm basically any E-tanks and like reserves certainly. Reserves are great when if you have to do a hell run Ridley or like any sort of hell run, because you can use them in interesting ways. But
we saw that the other day with Zost managing to pause buffer after hitting 0 energy against Dragon, and popping a reserve and surviving.
Nice,
crazy stuff. So now we will see what's behind New Bridge here.
Yeah, this is definitely the right call to make.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is really weird.
Very strange place to be popped out, so even more portals available.
Yeah, this makes sense for... I still think MM2 wants to go back to Norfair, but just because this sort of got conveniently spit out down here, can kind of just close... Like, since MM2 knows the top is also Norfair, you can just do this whole loop, right? So kind of get 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Not checking this portal? Question mark?
That is a question mark for sure. Or maybe because he doesn't have gravity, he doesn't want to have to run back through the water. I don't know.
Yeah, but he knows where Norfair is.
He knows where Norfair is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows that that's probably not. But another E-tank. All right.
Yeah. So there's your 4th. Like, at this point, I wouldn't pick up anymore, especially with screw attack. Like, what's gonna kill you?
What's the point?
Yeah. If MM2 dies, he's out of the tournament.
Well, he's not though, because it is a double elimination tournament. So.
No. Like, out of shame, you must quit the tournament. I understand rules and all of it.
I know. Oh man.
Yeah, and then MM2 comes back. Like, yeah, maybe this was just not thinking. Like, I know a lot of people will come in and
oh, wait, what?
Oh, come on.
That is baffling.
We'll see if how much time he spends.
Give it the old college try, MM2.
There we go.
Nice
okay.
jump.
Messes up the easy way, gets the hard way first try. Very good.
We will see what's behind X right here on Sunwoo's screen. What's it gonna be? The plasma beam. Interesting.
Yeah. As I said, if MM2 dies, he's out of the family. Kicked out.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, plasma's nice, but gravity would be nice too.
Oh really? Being in go mode would be nice? You think that's a...
Did you also hear that water's wet?
That's why you're the best in the biz, Hockey.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just have to state the obvious in a very enthusiastic way.
You know, it'd be nice having all the. I guess we would be in ammo mode, but
it's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, gravity. As far as majors that actually open up anything, it's pretty much just gravity at this point.
Yeah.
Could potentially have. We do have the grapple already that could be pointing to some sort of suitless shenanigans, especially like high jump pops or something. But
we do love suitless shenanigans after all.
Yeah, we haven't really seen. We've seen both of sides of East Meridia. We haven't really seen any of the West Meridia. We've seen the 2 ends of the West Meridia portals. I guess we only seen 1. I thought we saw. I thought we saw Crab Map at some point.
We did see that. Yeah, I think so. Could be wrong though. I've been wrong before.
I'm gonna trust Gesture over you.
Oh yeah. Always trust Gestro.
Gestro's never gaslit me for several years.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
You know,
it'd be different, Doug, if I said I didn't like hockey at all, but I do. I just don't find the time to watch it. So
don't find the time to watch it.
So where's MM2 going now? Wherever he wants.
Back to... Why are we coming back here?
I don't know.
So we do have... I mean, I wouldn't bother going to bottom creativity. I guess this also kind of conveniently leads... There is a Norfair portal here, back to...
Oh, yeah.
But I would just have thought you go... Oh, MM2 already knows the 2 top portals in Red Tower, so this is just a little bit quicker. This is correct.
Gotcha. Yeah. So now you go check on... What's he up to now?
He's doing this shines.
Well, gave it a shot.
I never Oh, that's right. I was like, I've never seen this attempt. That's because this only makes sense in map. Otherwise, you would do the shine chart, the short charge. Well, you don't even do a short charge. You just store one down in Croc, but that's not Croc here, right? So you have to do it right there.
So you have to do it.
But like, you don't want to go. You want to be coming this way anyways, because you've already. You still. I mean, you need to get ice beam is hanging. But you have two things. You have two things over here, and I think we still have a door over here as well.
3 total though with the reserve, right?
Yeah. We also haven't seen any. We've seen the only boss area we've seen is East Meridia, but that's the one area we can't do.
Right. Not with this current item loadout.
Yeah. Logic Dragon isn't in, but M2 can definitely get out with grapple. So M2 can kill any boss that he sees. I'm not sure if Sunwoo would be comfortable with a grapple escape from Dragon.
I'm not sure, but this wall jump here is just so tight. This is
yeah,
really
it's a bit
tough.
annoying.
We will see what ice is though, thanks to Sunwoo.
If you're struggling with this much, you might as well just go for the door strat.
Yeah.
A little bit annoying because you also have speed. Like this is like the worst loadout.
Kind of the worst.
Also, MM2. What you could just do here is just bomb jump up to the Norfair Reserve area, right, and then just jump across.
Yeah, it could do that, but he took your advice telepathically. There, Duck used the save room to.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one would have been fat because he went in, turned off speed, and I was going to turn speed back on. 2 chord transitions. I mean, bomb jumping is not fast, but it might. Just bomb jumping up here might have actually been slightly faster.
It might have been. It just might.
But it's close. It's close. I don't think it's going to determine the race.
No, I mean, let's hope not. And what do we have here? The boots.
There's high jump boots. So
there we go.
That's more maybe saying that Suitless Shenanigans is in. We do have ammo to kill Wound now, so we could go through all the way to Dragon. Or Dragon's door. Yeah, I don't think it's the best option. I sort of expect either Wreck Ship or Crate or Norfair to be at this single chamber door, just because like we're kind of out of stuff. Like
yeah, you can't just keep going in these closed loops, right? It has to be
or Gravity's here.
Right. It very well could be.
And then
my money's on space or an E-tank.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because Gravity opens up 3 doors, which is what's really kind of choking this off with.
You see, Sunwoo using that bomb jump there. Oh, impressive! The wave beam. Couple beam upgrades here, but not what they wanted. Now Sunwoo trying this incredibly tough wall jump.
Yeah, like I said, it's tough. If you're not, there we go. Nicely done.
That was really sharp.
Oh no!
Just falls a little bit short. I thought he got the bomb jump, but apparently not.
After doing the hard part, messes up the. Grapple is such a horrible item.
It
honestly.
Really is. It really is, Doug.
Like Sam is, to this day in 2023, has like I feel like some of the best character movement of any video game character ever, and then it's just like Captain Novoland levels of control the second you're on the grapple beam. Like it's.
Oh my goodness.
Like some of the greatest minds to ever develop video games developed Samus's movement, and then like they gave grapple to the intern.
The grapple beam.
Yeah, the intern that got fired the next week for spilling coffee on the server or something. Like
oh my gosh.
Guy who designed grapple.
So good.
What I'm saying, it's not Sunwoo's fault. It's one of
Definitely not her fault. Definitely not. Alright, so M2's gotta check this upper portal here. Just gotta. Gotta have the knowledge. It's actually a really cozy loadout right now with the wave plasma plus boot speed.
Yeah, like literally
attack, like super comfy.
Yeah, we're if we find gravity, we basically have 80% gear. And here's Rex Ship, which is kind of awkward because we're gonna get a boss kill, but not much else.
Yeah.
Honestly, wouldn't be entirely shocked to see Lower Norfair at the other end of this.
That'd be interesting for sure.
Yeah. It could be the rare. It could be the rare Fantoon is here. Indeed.
That would be nice. Because there's plenty of checks to make here.
That'd be nice. I mean,
I
don't know. I feel like I'm running
quotes
it.
around it. You know, it'd be nice, but
I feel like I'm like when you have this much stuff, you don't want to clear Wreck Ship.
Right.
Like you want to skip Wreck Ship.
It's kind of a low low percentage play to full clear Wreck Ship at this point in this number of majors. But maybe just dip like, you know, get the E tank and get the boss item, and that's it. You know, just orphan the rest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't want to have to do bowling alley for gravity and
no, heck no.
The reserve. That's just so bad. But even coming back here for the reserve, the E tank,
yeah.
Like since you've already seen this door, like it just feels gross. Like you don't want to do it.
Feels gross. It
Yeah.
gives.
I mean, we're running at us. I think we've seen every door. Oh no, we haven't seen every door. We still have the good old meme route hanging.
Good old meme route. What if that's Torian or something? Could you believe
Or
it?
it could be Kraid, or it could be
Kraid,
right?
yeah.
Like, or it could be Croc for Grav. Like, there's a lot of stuff it could. I'm just thinking like whether something has to be either this has to be Fantoon and we get gravity here, or the other side of Wreck Ship is has to be like something else. But we have that one door hanging, so it that could just be the answer down there, which would be really bad.
I would absolutely hate to see this.
Oh, that's super easy. I was thinking like Ridley's no problem here with the vari. I forgot about ammo. That
got 20.
Yeah,
20
the problem.
20.
Still the problem with did MM2 save? Because the problem with Ridley here still is like you have to use all this ammo to get in.
Right, but yeah, MM2 did.
Oh, that's not good. That's really bad.
That's
Ridley.
All right, MM2. Make it so. Gotta land these power bombs.
Zep, can you do me a favor and never refer to Bubble Mountain as BM again?
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. So what would really be bad, though, I feel, Duck, is if that West Ocean portal is a one-way. Like, that would just be the worst, having to go all the way back through Forgotten Highway Crab Maze. Just,
the thing is, like, if that happens, like, I really feel like Sunwoo is almost certainly gonna follow. So, like,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
in this seed, I feel like I don't feel there's a lot of opportunity for divergence in this seed.
Yeah.
Unless Meme Out holds all the secrets or something.
When you're 20 versus an 8, right? Like, M2 is a really good runner. You could go like, hey, look, I've got one awful thing hanging in that Billy Mays, and I see this here right now, and I go, it's so obvious to come here. I'm gonna take the upset special and try the other one. I mean, someone's obviously not doing that. I can't blame them. Yeah, like, I could definitely see that. M2 is also doing the I'm gonna call it the duck special, of saving the 15 missiles, so
Love it. The self-reference. 5 more. That should do it. If MM2's counting is correct.
Yeah,
Look at that.
There we go.
No muss, no fuss. So not the ideal item loadout, not the ideal amount of ammo, but MM2 gets it done and is rewarded handsomely with the ice beam.
Yeah, ice. You're never gonna say no at this point. You don't really care. It makes your. It's one of those things that, like, yeah, sure, it makes your turn faster, but it's in a place that it's impossible for your opponent. So it's just like your turns just both got faster. So who cares? Like in a race setting, this doesn't matter. It's not like something that I can get and something someone else can skip.
Right, Charge Duck. Chat asking, is it suitless shenanigans time? I think so.
No, we have those 2 doors. We still have this other side of Red Ship right now, and we have Billy May. And then yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I kind of forgot about Suit the Shenanigans possibly being the answer.
How about this reverse West Ocean Spark? You'll love to see it. But what's it gonna be? Now this is a very interesting check here by MM2.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
This is so slow.
It's so slow. It's a missile, and like
a better word.
You were like 50-50 of getting turned around here. Well, no, I guess you can't get turned around here, right? Because, well, I guess the worst case scenario is this is map, or this goes to Main Street, which then you can go over to Crab Map, and then that's impossible for it to soft lock you. So. Oh Lord!
No. That's so gross. Oh, my skin is crawling, Doug.
God, look at that! Look at that line on the tracker. Right over there.
It's right there. It's a horizontal line.
So this is an interesting. I don't know what I would. I think where's our East Meridias? It looks like we have an East Meridia in Red Brinstar and yeah. So I think I would try to do East Meridia. Because you're in criteria anyways.
I don't know.
No, I think okay. Here's what I would do. I would go to criteria, take the save station, or save at the ship, right? Go down, check that portal, and then if it's West Meridia, just hard reset, and then do shoot the shenanigans.
Gotcha. Chad pointing out too that being Torian is the ideal circumstance for Sunwoo, because now it doesn't matter that he can't kill Ridley, because he has to come back here anyway.
Right. Yeah, as long as Sunwoo doesn't miss ice for some suitless stuff.
Ooh, that's
and I don't.
Right. So the onus is kind of on Sunwoo to get gravity to have a fast Meridia, whereas MM2 is more or less, I guess, fully equipped for suitless.
Suitless shack tools and logic. Oh, we don't have space yet, but I mean, it could be. I think the only thing you need ice for, absolutely need ice for, is suitless shack tool. At this point, someone can correct me.
And we know they will.
Yeah, someone means Zeb, honestly. Suitless shack is only a total thing. Okay.
Not in logic, but still on the table as far as possible plays from these runners.
I mean, if it's not on logic, that's one of those things. If it's not on logic, you're never doing it. Like, it's like there's no way in. Unless I'm in, like, I'm clearly losing and I need to pull out, like, the ultimate Hail Mary. But also, the only thing I care about at this point is gravity, and if it's not a logic thing, then it's definitely not gravity.
Can't even be there, yeah. Can't even be there.
Oh, can Sunwoo even go this way?
I'm not sure. This is pretty tough. How did MM2 get through?
That's with ice?
I guess so, yeah.
Oh, you know, you can get through.
Look at that. Look at that hitbox manipulation by sunwufarmer.
The getting through Forgotten Highway is something that always confuses me, obviously, so. Another reason why I honestly didn't really feel like playing this season, because I was like, I know I just did Rando League, but like, I didn't feel like remembering all the stuff. It just felt like a lot.
It's just like me in conversations with you about professional hockey, Doug.
Yeah, but at one point I actually knew the stuff.
At one point you knew it? Well, okay, fair enough. Oh, man.
To be fair, I did try to join, and then due to scheduling, I only could make 3, and the first one went so poorly that I don't even think I could have qualified if I wanted to.
Oh, that's tough luck. That is tough luck. Our good friend Sloters had, I think, some challenges qualifying, but she pulled out all the stops in the last one, and I think she's in the teens, maybe, like a 12 seed.
Oh, that's not a where you want to run into her.
No, definitely not. But MM2 flying through this moat here, headed back to, we have to believe, Norfair. Unless just gonna hard commit to Suitless. But I like, you know, Duck, I feel like you gotta find Lower Norfair, you gotta get to the Ridley boss room. It's such a slog to get down there. I would prioritize that before going to Meridia, but that's just me, and I don't really play this game.
Yeah, what, you're saying going to the criteria door?
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is it's only one check. I mean, very well could be... I mean, is that guaranteed? That's either going to be... That's either has to be crate, or it has to give us access to... No, it doesn't have to, because it could be crab map.
Okay.
Crab map is the only dead end, because if it's the other ones, then they have to lead to somewhere useful.
Well, in any case, MM2 is now in West Meridia.
Oh, and I forgot we had high jump, so we could come up this way. So yeah, MM2 is actually going to be able to see these 3 doors. I don't know if I necessarily like this better than just going to East Meridia. Because you can kill a boss there, you can get... Well, there's the Bot Moon E-Tank, there's... If it's not Fantoon, you get a boss item.
Right.
If it is Fantoon, then you open up Wreck Ship, and get, which sucks, but
Which
it's
sucks,
at least
yeah.
the thing, right? So, yeah, if I'm gonna do Suitless Shenanigans, I feel like you're better off doing the one that has a boss involved.
That's a good point, yeah. I think this is Sunwoo's first time up through here, but skipping...
Yeah, Zev's making a good point. This has to... Yeah, I think it... You were guaranteed to see LN over here.
I gotcha. So that had to be Lower Norfair.
Yeah, if you can deduce that correctly, which honestly I wasn't, and MM2 might have been able to do it in real time, then yeah, I do think this is correct.
So definitely everything going MM2's way here in his routing. But Sunwoo just not that far behind, also making this a similar play now into West Meridia. But it looks like MM2 is committing to ammo.
Yeah, I mean, at this point you kind of have to. Especially with no Wreck Ship, like, it could easily be there. This is a hard commit to ammo if we're going this way, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, you either abandon Mama Turtle or Golden Chorizo. Ooh, that's a nice, juicy super missile there.
That's definitely a big payoff for coming this way.
So at 80-25, he's quite a few super packs away from ammo go mode, but certainly stacking up on the missiles now.
Yeah. And with MM2, you can kind of see with, and Zeb was sort of pointing this out, that MM2 skipped like a couple like early missiles and now is like kind of like really pricing himself into like these really bad missiles. It's also like Spacer.
and we do have a crate located by Sunwoo here and an accidental Spacer grab by MM2. So that means that Kraid was
Did I miss what someone... Did someone accidentally fall down? Because why would you come here first? It's really hard to get back up. Unless you just like miss your grapple.
Look at those 2 giant bold gold lines on that map. I just... Aesthetically, I love that.
Yeah, that's in... Why? I don't know why you would come down here. Because like getting back up to the top is a nightmare.
Well, it's going to be Sunwoo's nightmare, but at least he'll be able to knock out another boss.
Yeah, hopefully for Sunwoo, the other half of Norfair's map, if it's... Well, here's the ghost. Yeah.
The ghost with the most.
If we don't see a gravity here in LN, it's most likely in Wreck Ship, which MM2 was just not going to bother with. If MM2 doesn't see gravity here, we're just going to get a good full Suitless Seed.
And MM2 really getting lucky now. He's gotten 10 supers just in Lower Norfair. But Sunwoo off to a great start here against Fantoon. Nice Doppler. Chad's saying that Sunwoo might traverse back to Rex ship with Fantoon defeated. I don't know. You think that's the play, or do you just try to catch up to MM2 and Lower Norfair?
I mean, you're not catching up. You got to do something different than MM2.
Maybe
like we know where MM2 is, so we can say what's play and what's not.
It's easy in the comm team to be, especially for me, to be an armchair random player.
Yeah. Again, I think as Sunwoo, you try to do the things that MM2 is not going to do and hope it just works out. So, yeah, if I'm Sunwoo, I think I'm going... The problem with going back to Rex Ship, though, is that's where Torian is. It's just so,
right,
like...
It's
even if gravity's there, your routing is so awful that... Well, yeah, that's a free charge beam.
Yeah.
So we're both going to get that. The problem is the longer that Sunwoo doesn't go here, the more time they're going to spend up picking up ammo.
No more ammo for MM2. Maxed out.
No, it's MM2 is. If I'm MM2, I'm treating myself like I'm in go mode.
Right. Yeah. No more check.
I think I can talk myself into checking screw attack. I do have bombs to get back up. It's probably worth it if it's a little slow. If it's not exactly gravity. But it could also be space to speed you up.
That's true. He does have.
Or do you even bother? Do you even bother going over there?
Do you even bother checking GT?
Or do you just say screw it, I'm in go mode and let's just go? I think honestly I don't think I even. Oh no, MM2. We know Kraid's not there. MM2 doesn't, so MM2 has to.
Right. Yeah, he has to go that way. But no Mama Turtle from Sunwoo.
Yeah, I'm gonna save here. Because we can just completely save scum this whole left trip if it ends up being Croc or
there it is. Meme route discovered.
Oh, was that what was that crab hole?
That was crab map, yeah.
Oh god, it's so bad. Ugh.
Yeah.
So the Suitla shenanigans was required.
Suitla shenanigans required, and Zeb saying that Croc is the front of Lower Norfair.
Croc is over. Is that confirmed then? Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Looks like
so Croc's gonna be in front of Lower.
MM2 taking your advice, Doug, and treating this like go mode. I think you have to. I mean. Yeah,
but why? That's a big risk if Kraid's there.
True.
How many doors is that? MM2 knows a fair amount of doors, so he's leaving it to be like a... Well, he's got 2 doors in Western Meridia, 1 door at Criteria, front of it, so it's 25%, I think, for MM2.
It's not great odds. Definitely not great.
They're gonna be able to do this if it's Kraid after these doors. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I guess he has all the knowledge over here as well.
Oh, okay, I get what you're both saying. Now to me this is an interesting check. And Sunwoo, I think, is going into the tank, gonna decide what his next play is gonna be. Back in Criteria via meme route. Ooh,
that's worth it.
Completely.
But yeah, see, this is the problem with coming this and not resetting it the other way is if you're gonna get this and then I mean it's gonna work out for MM2, right? But if Kraid was over there, now you're resetting your space jump and
now you don't have it. Yeah. I definitely see where you're coming from. So this is definitely a risky play by MM2, but we know that it's gonna work out for him.
Yeah, and I will say definitely heads up that you realize. Because if I was playing this, I'd be like, well, I don't know where Kraid is, and...
I gotta check everything.
so I have to check it, right? Not realizing that everything I don't know is actually in this area right here that I could easily check. So I will say that's very, that's why I'm not a good random player, honestly. I'm serious. This second order thinking is something I'm not really good at.
Second order.
But that is, yeah.
It's MM2 into Kraid's
Oh my god, if gravity's
now.
here, it's just a little bit spring ball. And picks it up.
Wow, impressive. Augmented movement. Full commitment to movement items. So the only items left are X-ray and gravity. But there's just so many major checks still that it's like, you know, if you're MM2, like you're just get into East Meridia and just beat the boss. And it is going to be Dragon and Dragon, I believe. Looks like it. Thank you, Jestro.
Yeah, it is Dragon. Yeah.
Can I give a shout out to Jestro Zooks on just impeccable tracking, because Speedgaming has now implemented an area tracker within the normal SM Rando tracker, and it has, in my opinion, on a personal note, a steep learning curve. And Jestro has mastered it after using it like twice.
And these lines are thick. Look at these.
They're randomly generated, but it's a lovely.
The thickness of the line is. Oh, and some. Yeah, okay. So someone was doing what I said. I think made sense for some. Not gonna end up paying out unless MM2 has some big issues with suitless.
Yeah. Oh, that little cheeky plasma beam shot in there. Love that. Look at that. Nice fight from MM2. Gravity at Wreck Ship E. That's what Sunwoo needs for any possibility. Because right now,
yeah,
MM2 is in the driver's seat.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. With the fact that Turian was here, like even making this play, like you lose so much in just like awful routing. That
you could end up being a triple dip into Wreck Ship.
Yeah, and like we could still have we could have gravity in East Meridia.
Oh. That's
no good.
Not what Sunwoo wanted to see there. Just a vanilla E-tank.
Yeah, we're at the point that if you're on Team Sunwoo, you're rooting for horrible things to happen to him, which always feels bad.
It does, yeah. It's like in order to win this, I have to hope that something terrible happens. But I mean, that is part of the competitive spirit, I guess. But this is it. We get to see it. Look at that from MM2. Very, very nice movement.
Maybe picking up Spazer was some sort of master genius plan here.
Yeah, I was just saying that, but I forgot to key my mic, Doug. I said I think Spazer pickup was intentional, and you're like, it was a mastermind play. It was just cosmic brain.
This would honestly be if you had the forethought to go like, hey, I'm gonna have to do some awful like climbs, so I'm gonna pick up this Spazer.
Pick up Spazer and Firefleet.
And I don't even have to menu. It's perfect. Like.
Oh, it's brilliant. Although he did menu because he had Plasmon. He's had to menu twice. He had to turn Plasmon to fight Fantoon and then turn Spazer back on for
he switched. That's right. He was on Fan. Right.
Oh man. But if he hadn't fought Fantoon.
I take back everything nice I've ever said about you. That was horrible.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. That is rough. Oh, poor MM2. The guy's winning this race and just getting dragged. Oh my goodness, but check out this routing, Doug.
This is the other benefit of not actually joining, that like I don't have to like feel bad about losing at any point, and I can just be full on catty. Like clearly I would have done better. Like
just full on just toxic apathy, Doug.
Yeah. I have I'm completely unfettered now.
Oh my god.
No humble pie shall be served to me at any point.
No slices of humble pie shall be served to apathy, Doug. Absolutely not. Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah, I definitely would beat Zost. Like, I mean,
oh yeah, I mean,
guys, kind of washed if you ask me.
Like, oh my god, in Duck's mind, if Aussie can do it, of course I can, right? Oh man, that was actually the restream qualifier was Aussie versus Zost, and Aussie pulled out the W with some brilliant routing.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Routing wins tournaments for sure.
Yeah, it's not like Aussie's a bad player to be able to.
Yeah, Aussie is an incredible player. So Sunwoo going for the full clear here, hoping against hope that Bowling has what he needs.
Yeah, and Zeb pointing this out is Sunwoo's ammo situation hasn't actually improved since the first trip here.
Oh man, that's
so Ridley is I think technically possible here. Yeah, 60. Yeah, but not something you want. And also, it's just always like Ridley of Fantoon is the worst because you have to use supers to open that door, and there's not a good place to farm.
Right.
And another energy thing. So it looks like I think that confirms we have a suitless gravity.
That's wild.
Which means MM2 is one of the most likely places for it to be is
Botoon-y.
Botoon-y. I think it's.
Is it like 1 in 3?
Is the sandpit even a logic?
I don't know.
I think it is with space jump. That might be a total thing again.
It cannot be. So chat's saying can't be at sand.
Oh, could still be a croc, right? Which we know is right. It could be a croc.
Yeah.
I was about to say if we didn't have croc, I was like, wait a minute, that actually means it's 100% chance.
Right. It's a 1 in. I thought it was a 1 in 3 shot. It's so 33 and 3% chance that it's here at Botoon-y.
Yeah.
That would just be a slap in the face to Sunwoo.
Yeah.
If that's where this item is, like, just not even fair, Seed. Why are you not even fair?
1 out of 4. What's the other?
Oh.
What's the other location?
I promise I can count. Just not today.
Isn't there? There's 2 items at Croc, right? Oh, GT, right? We haven't seen GT yet.
Croc, GT. Oh, yeah, because Croc is 2. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, Croc is 2. Croc is 2.
So 1 in 4. All right. All right, Zeb. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
If Gravity's here, I'm going to point out that I was right all along to come here first.
For sure. For sure.
Chad I clearly would have beat Zeb in this race if Gravity's here.
Of course.
Obviously.
It's a foregone conclusion. And what's it gonna? Oh,
see, look!
No.
I only didn't join this tournament to give everyone else a chance. That's.
Yeah, that's a good point, Chad. Chad asking, was Gauntlet ever checked? Gauntlet was not checked, but Gauntlet in this mode cannot be a suit.
Yeah, basically the only thing it could be that's a major right now. It's not any tank. Is X-ray,
which would benefit you for the dragon fight, but not at this moment. Maybe if you got it at the beginning, but you couldn't because they didn't have power bombs. So yeah,
pretty much.
Incredibly cruel Seed. I agree with Chad there. I definitely agree with Chad there. But MM2 making lemonade from lemons here. He's done a really nice job with this seed. To be going into your 4th boss at 52 minutes on this seed, I think is pretty good.
Yeah. Zeb also pointing out that the Ridley for the the one thing I forgot about Ice Beam that it got you when I said it wasn't that great was getting through Botwoon retain. Botwoon, yeah, pre-Botwoon.
Right.
Of course, you do have Crystal Flash available to you.
Yeah, with that many power bombs for sure, 25 or 20. Take your
yeah, I mean, it would be the bombless version, which people more you'd have to do it suitless, which is the harder way of doing it. So that's not something that's in everyone's repertoire. Although it's all the dumb, stupid tricks that I learned. Like, it just seems like 99% of people know them now. Like, it's ridiculous.
For sure, it is wild. Nice escape there from M2 using that screw attack to get out of that goop. Surprised he's not just going with grapple beam here though. It's committed to plasma and down goes Dragon. So obviously the right play from MM2 there. Trying to convert to a spike suit, but unfortunately is not successful. And
yeah,
of course,
if you can do the shine strats properly, it's still faster than grapple. Just because it just kind of guarantees you a kill rather than you having to wait for a goop. But
oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah, because like the whole grapple thing still takes time.
True.
Right, and if you think about the shine strat, you have Dragon killed by the time she crosses the screen. So, which is when the grapple strat starts.
Okay, I can see what you're saying, Doug. Why do they do it? Because it's faster. Of course.
Unless you mess it up, and like that also usually requires a, X factor and stuff. So you might have pauses and stuff, but you got to try for the faster thing,
Gotta. In this type, gotta. Did they add those little segments to the map for? Or have those always been there? Those little diagonal pieces on the mini-map?
Oh, no. The map is completely different now, and it annoys the hell out of me.
Really?
Yeah. If you see, like, there's all different, like, colors and stuff, like, I don't...
Really?
Yeah.
New update changed the map. Impressive.
The thing is, like, I never look at the map, so like, it's just like a weird
the pause menu map.
Yeah, the pause menu map is different.
Oh, I thought that was just somebody's palette swap or something. So everybody's just like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Which, like, if you play the game, you're never like pausing and looking at the map. So the fact that it changes just annoys me because now I have this thing that looks different. It's like someone took my safety blanket away.
Oh my gosh. Got Linus over here from the Charlie Brown gang. Now, how about this though, Duck? MM2 showing his knowledge of 100% map, going remembered highway up into Bubble Mountain.
Yep.
How about that? You don't see that every day.
Yeah, I mean, it is area rando, so you see some different.
This oh yeah, I'm so sorry, MM2. This is technically GT Mapo. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Forgive me. Yep. So Sunwoo now into Lower Norfair. But MM2 with just really tidy routing here, going across Forgotten Highway, back to the Shrek ship, back to Torian, with all 4 G4 bosses defeated. So, barring any catastrophe,
I mean, MM2's in chat, so
MM2 has this race in hand. Don't ruin the illusion, Duck.
I'm not the one who said something.
I know you didn't, but you don't have to draw attention to it. Oh man.
But yeah, I don't even know. I mean, I guess doing where you jump into Mother Brain and shoot the missiles at the glass, you can mess that up, I suppose.
You can, yeah.
Hey, Sunwoo's saving time, not picking up the spacer.
Nice. But
That
will
might be
that
the
come back
difference.
to haunt him when it's time for suitless?
That's true. We do know it's required, so.
It is required. Suitless required.
Also,
how common is
Sunwoo
that?
also doesn't have the ice beam because Sunwoo never killed Ridley.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Honestly, Sunwoo is just twiddling thumbs at this moment waiting for him to hit the finish.
Oh my goodness.
And I've definitely been in this situation where it's just like everything I did not work out. So
It must be a tough situation.
Yeah, it's not a fun place.
MM2 getting a little frisky there in Torian there, Metroid Room 2. But ammo's looking fine, of course, because this is area rando. Our runners get full refills at the G4 elevator.
Yeah, the first time I played this, I didn't realize I spent about 10 minutes refilling on like the stupidest farm ever.
No! Was it a race or was it just a practice seat?
I think it was just a practice seat.
All right, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. That makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, no, I wasn't in a yeah. It was... And like I did it like 3 or 4 times and I never noticed because I kept farming to full. So like I never noticed my stuff going up.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You go down the elevator, no change, looks good.
Yeah. So I never noticed. Someone had to tell me, like, I think I was commentating something and it was like, wait a minute.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, they're gonna have to refill here. I'm like, no they don't. What are you talking about? Oh no, son.
Sunwoo getting karate kicked in the face by that golden pirate. But MM2 with a really nice baby skip. That was very tidy. Sunwoo back on top here, defeating the Metal Pirates. Oh, a really nice moonfall there from MM2. While MM2 heads into Mother Brain 1, we do have a slew of exciting matches coming your way, including some primetime action tomorrow night between Smellin and Bressingham. And then a just absolutely stacked block on Saturday. So take a look at that schedule. Go root on your favorite runner, or maybe make a new favorite of your own, someone that you haven't seen race before. But yep, MM2 will be advancing, but this is a double elimination tournament, so sunwufarmer is not out of it yet, which is it's nice. Gotta love double elim, Doug.
Yeah, sometimes it's good. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 years to finish.
That's all, just 4 or 5 years.
One day the AD tournament will finish.
Oh man.
But the easiest Mother Brain fight you can ask for. This is the Mother Brain fight you get when like your first, like baby's first 80% run, and you got like an hour and 16-minute time.
You got 80 missiles, 30 supers, and every item.
Well, I just meant 5 E-tanks and full beam, like.
Yep, full beam. Just everything. Ooh, little misfire there from Sunwoo, trying to go for that quick kill. Doesn't quite get it, but we'll clean up Kraid regardless with a fusillade of supers.
Oh yeah, still no wasn't charges behind Kraid, so.
Yes, so Sunwoo will get charged. But yeah, not being able to, that really was the tipping point in the seed duck was Sunwoo being unable to complete that Ridley fight.
Yeah, like picking up ammo is always important, like especially doubly so when you're pre-Ridley. Just like if you don't have Ridley ammo, in boss rando, you just really need to be gobbling up everything.
For sure.
And like Sunwoo did have the ammo to do it, it just would have required some power bomb usage. And not really missing at all, which is not easy, but
no,
like at least it was technically like killable. I mean, even M2 had to use a handful of power bombs.
He did, yeah. He used quite a few and managed to get double hits on all or most of them, but it's just, I guess, too tall of an order, too big of an ask for Sunwoo. Might not be in his comfort level, and also like if you screw it up, like it's so time consuming to have to try to go back and do it again. So. Definitely understandable why he skipped Ridley there, but I think it really made the difference.
Yeah, when I'm have to use power bombs, I try to do my math, assuming I don't double hit a single one, and then any that I do is just kind of a bonus.
Oh, that's a really interesting way to do it. I like that.
Yeah, so I just consider every power bomb to be 200 damage. Because yeah, if you're starting to require double hits, then it gets pretty iffy.
For sure.
Especially if you need to do like 5 double hits or 10 double hits, right?
That's
Like,
a lot.
if it's just like 1 or 2 and you have like 5, like sure, like okay. All right, but M2 is an escape. We're really running out of time for M2 to have some sort of monumental disaster. Maybe he'll get lost. I don't know.
Yeah, he might. I mean, even though he has an abundant,
just forgets
ammo,
where.
He could not, get stuck.
Maybe he saves the animals,
yeah.
and the animals kill him somehow. Like
they turn on Samus.
Yeah,
that's impossible. I've never seen it happen before, but maybe a solar flare, change some bits or bytes or whatever the heck.
Yeah, Cosmic Ray hitting his Super Nintendo at the right, just to. Cosmic, like 15 Cosmic Rays all hitting at once to program new logic into the game in the exact same way, in a way that doesn't also crash the game horribly.
Oh, Sunwoo, be careful! Gotta fire off this crystal flash. Oh
Very
my
nice.
goodness!
Knowing, like, I don't think I've ever successfully crystal flashed an acid, because I always think it's the same as heat, and it is much faster. And if you try to drop it at like 60 or 70,
you're dead. Like
yeah, you definitely die. So.
Well, MM2 has done it, finishing with an official race time of 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 19 seconds. GG's to mm2nescartridge.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately for sunwufarmer, I think their only hope now is if MM2 suffers some sort of stroke before coming into...
We are now joined by today's winner, mm2nescartridge. GG's, MM2. Really nice routing.
Thank you, Hockey. GG's, Sunwoo.
Congrats on avoiding the stroke. Making it official, finally.
Making it official.
Thank you, Doc. That was like weird. I don't know. The Ridley, I kind of felt bad after having done the Ridley, because like it was just like, oh, it's ice, and then the other side was Turian, and it's like, oh crap. Well, I probably could have just like not done this until before Turian, and it's probably fine.
Nope.
So, and then it wasn't fine. But then the Ridley kill was super important. But like, I don't know. I was just thinking like, what if you just don't do Ridley, and then you can probably just not do it until before Turian, and like you'll have charge or 30 supers or something cool to make your Ridley fight free.
I mean, you can Crystal Flash Bot Wound, right?
Yeah.
You didn't need to even if you didn't do that, you still would have been fine. But it is logically required, obviously.
Yeah, I would have gone and done Suitless CF rather than coming back for Ice, because that's just so slow.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, we were saying like this is, a couple things, because Sunwoo being the lower seed, there was a couple places where you could have maybe made the Hail Mary play, but like the one I was said, like the second you see wreck ship, it's like so obvious to do wreck ship there that you go like, okay, screw it, I'm just going to turn around and hope the criteria door is something, and then of course it ended up being nothing.
Yeah.
And then the other big thing that I was saying like someone could do, and just because of where Turing was, it was so bad, it wasn't even necessarily going to get you the win, was like, okay, screw it, I'm going to come back to wreck ship and hope gravity's there, and of course it was just E-tanks. Like it was just this was just such a bad matchup seed for Sunwoo, and like you like for it to be a suitless and actually not really routing that cleanly, getting a 103 is really fast for this. So
yeah, I feel like pretty okay about the time, like having to do wreck ship twice. But yeah, I was
having to menu on and off plasma about 15 times.
I did that twice. I changed which beam I had on twice, because actually no, 3 times, because I turned plasma back on after getting Spazer, then turned Spazer back on for Main Street, and then I turned plasma back on. So 3 times.
I tried to cover for you by saying that picking up Spazer wasn't actually a mistake, it was some sort of brain genius play, because you knew you had to do Main Street. And then of course Hockey pointed out that you had already turned it on and off 5 times. I'm like, well, I tried. There's no excuse now. You just look foolish.
Well, I'm not gonna like save my 6 seconds in lower Norfair by not turning plasma back on and like risk taking a key under hit and like lose movement efficiency and whatever the rooms are, key under stairs, wasteland, all that stuff. Like I want to be you, because I'm basically just doing GT Classic strats at that point, with like a couple exceptions for like Plower House because of acid. But like I just wanted to have plasma on, and then I was like, oh yeah, I should probably turn Spazer on for this, because this is important
to be a little bit safer. We are joined now by today's runner-up and going down to the bottom bracket, sunwufarmer. GG's, son.
GG.
That was good. Hard seat this time around.
Yeah, Ice. I don't know if you saw it, but Ice was behind Ridley, and then Gravity behind Botswin. That was intended progression. It was silly.
Yes.
Yeah. I just did Ridley when I was there because I just had the ammo for it, and then there was also a super at Spooky, which made it super nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I was trying to just hoping for charge later on, hoping I didn't run into Ridley, trying to skip as many things as I can, and then when I found wreck ship into Torian, that really sucked.
Yeah. And like it's probably fine that you can skip Ridley there too, because like you're coming back later for Turian. So like if you have to bail on Ridley there, like you're probably not gonna get super punished unless like the progression you need is behind Ridley. So
yeah, we even said at the time, like, oh, skipping Ridley here actually doesn't matter because you have to come back. And I was like, nope, no, it does.
Oh, it mattered, unfortunately.
It mattered.
Yeah. Even when I saw the ice, I wasn't even thinking like suitless. I was saying like, oh, that doesn't really matter because it just speeds up Turian, but it's going to speed it up for both of you because it's impossible to miss. So it doesn't matter in the race setting. And no, it did.
Yeah,
a
lot of commentary cursing going on.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, like this is it's a 20 seed versus 8 seed, and this is just like this seed is just not set up for someone to upset. Like I think the only thing you can do is beeline East Meridia early, Crystal Flash, and spike the gravity. Like I think that's the only like bizarro play you can do to do like an upset special here, and like
play,
and that still requires like a ton of skill to pull off.
For sure,
right?
For sure.
You'd have to Crystal Flash. No, you wouldn't have to. You would spike the gravity, so you wouldn't have to do a suitless Dragon.
Yeah.
but like you would think that maybe you would have to, right? So like you'd have to sort of plan for that and everything. So yeah, the upset required you just being really good at the game anyways. So it's really hard. This is just not a.
Yeah,
I mean, it's great.
hard to
Great for
beat.
you, MM2. It's a nice. It's the seed you want, but
yeah, this is definitely
not
like
special.
yeah, this is definitely like I was happy with this seed. I have no qualms with this seed, especially with how I played it. But
yeah, I think early on, like probably when you saw the terrain, you were probably a little bit upset, thinking like, oh no, like maybe. But like once the whole thing sort of played out, you're like, yeah, dude, this is probably okay.
Duck, we need a segment after races like this where it's like Duck's keys to the upset, because I thought that was very astute analysis about like what would Sunwoo or anyone going up against MM2 and the way he routed this seed, like what would it take to break it open?
Yeah, like I said, I think that's the only thing I could see in this, and that's requires a lot of chutzpah. I'll say
a lot of chutzpah. He says,
Yeah.
I love that.
So
I've successfully done it with save states, about 100 tries at Suitless Flash Clip, but
Nice.
but that's about it.
hard. I don't like going for it in a race if I can avoid it, but it's just like it's one of those. I'll do it if I need to, but I don't want to. It's not fun.
No, I mean you did have a lot. This is a seed I would consider because you like once you have like 25 power bombs. Yeah. Somewhere I don't know if you've seen the shot timing where you shoot 4 shots. So that's the one I use. I think a lot of people use to set up the timing for it.
Oh no, kidding, Doug?
Yeah, you just hold 4 shots, and on the 4th shot you jump.
Yeah,
nice.
and morph.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's why like if you see people set it up, they'll like take off all the beams, like they'll take off charge and wave and plasma and everything.
Yeah,
that's why.
Huh.
Okay.
It's also one of the reasons I wish charge was unequipable in Dash because of that, because it requires.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
in Recall it wasn't unequipable because
oh god,
because reasons, I guess. I don't know. I had bigger qualms with Recall, but that's in the past.
I didn't.
They also split charge beam into 4 pieces and sent it to the ends of Zebus. But
yeah,
when Audra asked me to join the team, I was like, I'm not doing Recall, but sure. Besides that, so like I did not touch Recall. I have no idea what anything. I was just like, I'm not dealing with this. Like,
yeah,
it's an interesting one for sure.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll just say I'm definitely more excited for whatever the Dash devs put out for the in-person tournament.
Yeah, it's gonna be Dash 3.0, Doug.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean
that's why I'm retiring.
It mentioned that it could be area, so I mean that would make me happy.
Nice, Doug. You're not retired until you start playing arcade, so just remember that.
I've played arcade before. So.
No, he's actually retired.
Yeah.
No,
I've also played arcade. Are we all retired, Hockey?
You're all washed. You're all retired.
Dang. Can
you
you call the winner of this
Super
race
Metroid
washed?
retirement home?
Retired, just like Detroit Red Wings great Gordie Howe.
Oh my god! Gosh darn you, Doug.
Only thing you know about hockey.
That is not true. That is a complete lie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so MM2 and Sunwoo, while in the green room, before we even started commentary, I let slip that I've just basically been humoring Duck every time he talks hockey with me because I don't keep up with the
You
NHL.
didn't let slip. You said like the dumbest thing. You said like, didn't the Boston Bruins win last year? I'm like, no. Like the cup was like 2 months ago, and very famously, Boston did not do very well.
Yeah, they got eliminated in the first round. They were the overall.
Panthers.
Yeah, they.
And
they
I was like, wait a minute,
trophy.
how do you not know this? So the mask finally slipped.
Yep, I'm a fraud. I admit it. But nothing fraudulent about these two runners, and they're still in the tournament because it is a double elimination tournament. So we definitely look forward to seeing you both in action. MM2, you'll be heading on to the next round in the winners bracket.
Yeah,
Sunwoo, you'll be knocked down to the bottom bracket.
Yeah, I'm up against the winner of Nevdi and Junie, and then
oh my god,
Sunwoo is up against the loser of them. So should be fun times all around.
Fierce
Good luck
competition.
to both of you.
That's
yeah, no
scary.
kidding.
I'm like, as much as I love Nevdi and Junie, I'm scared. This is yeah, it'll be tough, but yeah, good luck. Thanks, Hockey. Thanks, Duck, for comms. Thanks, Jester, for tracking. Y'all are awesome.
Yeah,
That's
Jestro
all I
did an
got.
absolutely phenomenal job. So shout outs to Jestro. Thank you for tracking.
Yeah,
What do you
thank
think,
you.
Duck? You want to take us? Oh, sorry, son. Do you have something to add?
Yes, thank you all for tracking and commentating and MM2, sorry, for racing. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I definitely got the nerves about, I'd say 20 minutes in. Started getting to me a little bit. But it definitely awesome.
Yeah.
Playing top
Cheers,
tier
Sunwoo.
players. Thanks.
Right on. Duck, you want to take us out?
Nope. You can do it.
Okay, well, thank you everyone for coming to Speed Gaming 4 for the Super Metroid Randomizer tournament as part of Speed Gaming Live 2023. And on behalf of all the tournament organizers, wow, okay. On behalf of all the tournament organizers, as well as the folks at Speed Gaming, this has been the Hockey Towner and Apathy Duck with tracking by Jestro Zooks. And we're wishing you all a pleasant evening and a better tomorrow.